Congratulations!
Wow!
Everybody flow with me. This is your boy Knuckles, and this is Aquatic Mind. I know y'all. Let's take a dive in Aquatic Mind. Once was a cold pit, but now it's a water ride. Makes you wanna sit back, enjoy the life, and do things you like doing, get to shine. It's your bees fighting with them foes all the time, but I gotta do it, they always stay out of line. Sometimes I wanna just chill and land, but I'm the protector of the emeralds and gems. I stay knuckled up, I'm in a deep cut. I'm seeing skulls that burn, they tryna cut me off. Avoiding my luck, I'm feeling kinda stuck. I'm in narrow hallways, running like it's a ball game. Hand tracks, beat tracks, to different doorways. In a maze, and I don't know what to do. Guaranteed though, I'ma find the emeralds. Don't call me Knuckles for nothing, I get loose. Sure, bees fighting with them foes all the time, but I gotta do it, they always stay out of line. Sometimes I wanna just chill and land, but I'm the protector of the emeralds and gems. Stay knuckled up in a deep cut. I'm seeing skulls that burn, they tryna throw me off. Avoiding my luck, I'm feeling kinda stuck. Don't call me Knuckles, give me a box.
Congratulations!
Uh-oh. Woo! Yippee!
This song is so sad. Sorry, I'm just eating a whole bag of Skittles. Give me 1 second. Jeez Louise. Okay!
Yippee!
I believe it is time. They have shells on them because they are fresh out the bag. I was not joking, yeah. It hit me at work. I had a craving, and the craving had to be satisfied. You know, to be honest, House, I typed that I wanted candy in your chat on accident. I was gonna type it in the Discord, but I misfired. And then I rolled with it. We need something to wake us up. This is not helping with the sleepiness situation. That's a bit better. All right, folks, let's get this party started. What is up, everybody? Bartimus Fowl, temporary 24-hour VIP forever pit boss in Dance Channel. Coco Makoma, Clovey Girl, what's up? 123 Connell, Tidge House. I'm scanning. Bobbert, what up? How you doing? Robert, you talked about the wedding? Was it hot at the wedding? I hope you had a good time. Y'all were looking fly. Mikal, what's up? What is up? 123, how you doing? Hope the new job is treating you well. I heard you were third monitor Marty in Dan's chat today. That's exciting. That's exciting. That means you've done the recon. Murph, what up? It is hot, man. It is so hot. The wedding was cold, so you started drinking? Ooh. By the way, Connell, don't think I didn't see it. Connell, thank you for the 12 months, the 12 space Y in the chat. And Nugs. 12 months. B to B to B. Thank you guys so much. That is 2 tarot cards. The first one is going to be for Connell. Are y'all ready? Ooh. Connell? You have picked up the 2 of Cups. Also, don't look at my nails. Don't look at them. 2 of Cups. That's an exciting card. This card represents partnership. Good tidings. Mutual attraction. And then Nugs. Ooh. Nugs, you have the 6 of Cups. Look at all these cacti. We got 5 cacti and then a coffee cup. That's cute. Thank you guys so much for the continued support of the channel. I hope you all had a great weekend. Tell me about your weekend. What was it about? I'll tell you what happened at my weekend. Friday, awesome time. We talked about it on Saturday. We did the splatter. The paintings. The paintings should be dry. I'm gonna show y'all my painting, and then I'm gonna show you Mox's also. Ow, my hair. Yes, come show the paintings.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Okay, so for Mox's birthday, we went to this cool place. It's like a splatter paint room where you get to go. Also, Mox is here. What's up? You get to go and you get to throw paint around on a canvas, and then they let you keep it. This was mine. So I am actually like physically sore from this, because I was like putting paint on it, and then I was picking up the canvas and I was flinging it as hard as I could. So that's why it looks like there's like a lot of motion going on. And then Mox, who is here. Mox is so good. Look at how pretty. But yeah, it was extremely fun. If you have like a splatter room or something similar in your area, very good date night. What?
They said don't read Proton's message. What did Proton say? Was this a DM?
Scanning. Happy 43rd birthday.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, super fun. Highly recommended. Here, can I hold it?
Yeah, I don't know how to hold it.
Recorded in
Look
front of a
at
live
Look, you can
studio
see my
audience.
name. Wait, can you see my name?
Probably not.
That's an M right there. An O and an X. It's hidden. 69 million. Ooh, thank you.
Very highly recommended. Super cathartic. It was only like 30 bucks for a canvas this size, and they give you like protective equipment. You get 45 minutes. You fling paint everywhere. You make a big mess. I had paint all over my body despite having protective gear. It was extremely fun. See ya for your dad. What's up? Platinum Fox, what up? Owen, what's up? Perhaps the Meadow meetup at the Splatter Room. Now that would be fun. Now what do I do with this? You know what? We'll let it rest right there for now. So what are we doing today, by the way? We're gonna play some Splunky. We're gonna see how good we can do. I was playing over the weekend. I was doing very bad. I don't think I got to Cosmic Ocean once. And then we are going to probably do some pixel art. I did a little bit of pixel art over the weekend. I don't know if anybody saw it. Well, I know some people saw it, but I made a Surso Yeet, which I thought was really fun. That was hard. I had to like... Everything I've made so far, I was just kind of doing on the fly. That time I was like, okay, I know kind of what Surso Yeet looks like. And now I'm gonna try to convert that to pixel art. And what came out was pretty nice. I liked it. It was kind of a slightly different process. But I want to get better at that process specifically. So I think what we'll do is we'll pick a character that already exists, and we'll try to make pixel art of a character that already exists. Spoiler alert, I want to do Samus from Metroid Dread. God, my monitor is so dusty. Outside of that, the weekend was a lot of packing, a lot of just kind of hanging out, trying to stay cool. I went on a walk yesterday. I got so stir crazy in this apartment that I had to get out. So I like sunscreened up. I put on like a hat. I had my umbrella. I went on a walk. How many books are in the boxes? I don't know. They're not, most of them are not mine. Exobims for 6 months. Thank you so much for the continued support. Check it out. You get a tarot card. Are you ready? Ooh, a lot of cups today. Exobims, you have pulled the 10 of cups. Look at the unicorn horn. Mox is also on a 12-month streak. 12 space Y. This song kind of bops, doesn't it? Also, yes, 10 of Cups, very good card. They're all good. Some of them have some Monka W meanings, but otherwise, Mox, this is your next tarot card. Okay, so this is very indicative of the fact that this was not shuffled very well, but... The King of Cups. Look at that grizzled, bearded cat with a lovely coffee mug. Yeah! Enjoying a nice hot cocoa under the stars. Emotionally balanced, diplomatic. So cute. Thank you guys for the support on the front end here. Chocobos? I could play this. I need to practice. I'm a little rusty. Also, last night we started watching this show. I talked about it a little bit in the Discord this morning. This show is so good. Severance on Apple TV. We're only 2 episodes deep, but I am in. I am all in.
Woo!
Season 2 is coming soon. Really? That seems fast because the show came out like last year, right? I had not heard anything about this show. DJ Dr. C, what's up? Real Housewives of Atlanta. I have never once seen a Real Housewives show. But it's so good! Anyways, very good. I'm excited. Arbor Cat, what's up? I do prefer films over TV, but I like to watch a show that is relatively small in scope. to be honest, I didn't realize Severance was going to have a season 2. So hopefully it's like a 2 to 3 season banger, and then it's over. I much prefer like a one-off series if it's going to be a show. Like we're watching Dark Matter right now. Dark Matter, I think, concludes this Wednesday, and then it's done. It's over because it's a book, and they can't keep going unless they are, I don't know, adding on to that story, which doesn't make sense. But we started that show. Nicole Cannoli, what up? But then also last night, I fell asleep watching this YouTube video of a girl that was ranking all 14 of the Land Before Time movies in order. And it was so fun to watch. Which Land Before Time movie do you think was the #1 in her ratings? The first one? Bartimaeus Fowl, they're only doing one more season of this story arc of Arcane. I know that sounds kind of copium or whatever, but trust me, Average Atlas is the expert in this. He's already talking about how like there's so many different story arcs that they could go and explore that it's probably just going to be the end of the Piltover arc. And then there's like, they're already speculating that the next major like League of Legends show is going to be based in like whatever pirate world there is in there. Alright, so the one that she ranked highest was The Land Before Time 5, which I don't remember. Is that the Mysterious Island? It's not the snow one. Spoo, what's up? It was the one where they go to this mysterious island and they find Chomper, but Chomper is not a baby anymore. Chomper can talk. And you know what? I have to agree with her. I remember out of all of the Land Before Time sequels that I've seen, I watched the first one a lot. And then I watched 5. I watched 5 a lot. They went to the island that makes you old. The M. Night Shyamalan movie. I have not seen that. Appalach, I see you lurking in the back. What's up? No, Chomper. Chomper. Can I show a tree star? Here, let me pull up an image of a tree star. There, it's all a bunch of holiday stuff. Hold on. Land Before Time tree star. Well, why can't I click on these? What the hell? Stuff's broken. I think there's a clog in the internet pipes just in general today. Does anybody notice that? Are we under like cyber attack? I'm on the Land Before Time fandom wiki. This is a tree star. Zoom and enhance. The one with the water drops, the dew drops. Look at that, yeah. Look at Littlefoot's reflection in the water collecting on it. That's a leaf? It's a tree star. It's a good leaf. It's a flavorful leaf. It does look good. You know what else looked really good in that movie? The first movie, when Spike hatches and then he eats all that grass around his egg. It's like brown, dry grass, but he made it look so delicious. Arco Arc, what's up? How you doing? So yeah, weekend was good. You know what? Let's is there any juice to give out here? Let's see. Let me look. think there was some... We got Tidge, Woozy. Proton with a juice. Land Before Time confused with Neverending Story. Oh, that's fair. One is, of course, an animated movie about dinosaurs. The other is a existential crisis meant to be spoon-fed to children. One, two, three with a juice. Today could be the day. Today could be the day. Luck is on our side. Coco Makoma as well. Where'd y'all... So every Monday, I feel like people cash in on the points. DJ Dr. C. Are y'all farming over the weekend somehow? I don't know the key change. They doubted on the trial. That's the safest doubt on the channel. We got close though, man. Four streams is roughly 10K worth. Okay, so after Saturday, people are like, it's time to cash in. All right, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. Look. If not now, when? It has to be now. It's not now. Your wit is out of control, man. For real? Wait, where's Connell in the wit category? You're 2 points up on him. You're safe. You're so safe. DJ Dr. C. This is... You're like... Yeah, I knew you were a Borb with a tuft. Zorak, what up? Welcome in. This is your second ever juice. Speed. Hey, that's interesting. So wit is purple. TTS bot, thank you so much for the 5 gifties. What's going on?
Just acquired 5 juices. They've slurped a total of 40
Yo,
juices
we got some
in the
good
past.
subs in there. DJ Dr. C, CF Warrior Dad, Arco Arc. Thank you so much for the incredible support. Hey, that's a tarot card as well. Yo, look at this. Skirt. Look at the 6 of Pentacles, man. They're playing around with these little pentagrams. Thank you so much once again. Yes, there's sush on this card. Giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, and charity. That is insanely apropos. What the heck? But no, I was gonna say, DJ Dr. C, the 2 juices that you've slurped, wit is purple and speed is blue. It syncs up with your color palette. How's that possible? Oh yes. Scoop. Let me refresh the juice truck. Coco Makoma. You're a mushu, right? I always forget. Yeah, no, a Forg. Still never toughness or dexterity. Let's see. You tasted the apple juice. It's your color. Today is match your color palette day. Unfortunately, 1, 2, 3 is mostly purple, so that's why he gets the wit. The green is luck. We're betting what Tidge will get. Who ran that poll? Was that, or that bet? Is that Tidge? TTS spot. While we wait for that, let's no wait, Proton first. Proton first. Where you at? Scoop. Dex tough. You're still like you got a little bit of a spread. The luck is crazy. Again, primarily green, mostly luck. How does it know? Wit. Okay, okay. Not bad. Tidge. Very fast, very fast. Almost twice the points in this than other stats. Wit is on sale today, dude. You needed that. You needed that pretty big. TTS bot. It's time for you to receive every single luck that the truck has. 15? Are you gunning for the leaderboard on luck? You are. Like, you're getting there. No! How? Luck, speed, strength, wit. Wit. You almost had like a rainbow pack there. The luck is so rare. See ya, Warrior Dad. Skirt. Let me refresh the juice truck. What if there was like a slight % chance that a juice was like an omega juice and it upped all your stats? Kind of like the black hole from Balatro. See ya, Warrior Dad. Bleeding purple. Second ever juice. You've only tasted the milk. What else could there possibly be? Luck! Don't tell him. Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. I feel like we barely ever see luck. Like, it's rare to see that flavor, period. There's no logic gating it. That's just clumped variance, I guess? I don't know. Sheesh. Wow, thank you guys so much for the support at the front half of the show. Means a lot. We gotta do some splunking. I have to shake off the, I don't know. There's like a, I feel like it's like a week straight I'm awesome, and then like I go like 3 or 4 days I can't even get to Cosmic Ocean. But that, not today. Not today. 30 minutes stall. 28 minutes. 28 minutes, not bad. Yo, this is going hard, man. Quick, what is that from? Cut the music, cut the music. All right, so in case y'all are not in the, people out of the loop, we are T-minus almost 3 weeks until the move. Very exciting. We are packing things. I found all sorts of crazy stuff when we were packing over the weekend. I found like a GoPro camera that I used to use. Just chock full of footage from my old band. We stand here for luck. And then we throw the penguin. What else did I find? Oh, I found my old Game Boy Advance SP. And my DS Fat. I don't even remember the last time I've seen my DS Fat. You know what happened? It turned on. The power, like the battery still had juice. How is that possible? They don't make them like they used to, man. They really don't. Is Wanty worth getting? No. Yeah, no, it was interesting. It was like a, you know, like when you're packing, you like dredge up things that were like under your bed and stuff you haven't seen in a long time. That was what we were up to yesterday, actually. Just picking up things that we had long since not seen. Basically been under the bed since we moved in. They're like keepsakes, you know? I also found my PSP, but the PSP, the battery in it was like the size of a balloon. So I removed it. And now it's in a box that's right here next to my feet. You don't keep stuff under your bed? Is there space? Like, do you have space under your bed to put stuff? Or do you literally just like, it's completely empty down there? Because here's my My theory is that if you have space under your bed but nothing under it, that's when the boogeyman moves in. I don't remember who it was. I won't state who it was because I feel like I have a suspicion who it was, but I won't state who it was. Someone sent me a comic strip that was like, it was like two kids, or it wasn't kids, they were like college aged people, but the person was like, don't let your feet hang off the side of your bed, the boogeyman will come and eat them. And you see like the person they're talking to kind of do like this thing. And the next panel is them in bed with their ass hanging off the side. I thought it was really funny. Wait, why do y'all assume that? Why do y'all assume that? Why do y'all assume that? I truly don't remember who sent it. But maybe they sent it to multiple people and that's how y'all know. Who else? Average Atlas could have sent me that. Not even here to defend themselves. Y'all are gonna... You're gonna rue the day. No, I don't remember. I truly don't remember who sent it. Don't know if it was Simbera. Simbera stopped sending me memes and stuff. Because I stopped just like... I would always ask like why, like what is this? Because they would send me things that like I feel like I'm missing out of the joke. Like the joke is unclear to me. And I think really all they wanted was me to go lol. The friendship is not ended. Not even close. They just haven't been sending me memes as frequently. Zazzle, what's up? That is true. I don't send memes back. I never do. It's a one-way relationship on the meme front. I don't find memes. I don't know where to get them. I think memes are kind of out, man. I think memes are washed. You got a Simbera meme on 6/18. Cersei's! 6 months? Holy!
6 months already cereal.
That's a tarot card, by the way. How you doing, Cersei's? Hope you had a great weekend. Welcome in. I can't believe it's been 6 months already, too. Y'all, look at how cute. The 10 of Pentacles. Happy family. This is a cat. This is a family of cats that has it all, baby. Look at all the little circles they have. You'll love to see it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wealth, financial security, family, long-term success. No, you curate it by sending things to look at? Yeah, that's what I mean by a curated TikTok feed, is Mox feeds me TikToks. To be truth be told, I have not been on... Oh my... This is a goated run. We have to be careful. We haven't been on TikTok in a long time. We most recently were doing Instagram Reels. But we haven't been on that in a long time either.
Yeah!
I don't know, like memes? Here's the thing, humor has evolved beyond memes at this point, because it's like what they did, what memes did is that they provided the framework for a whole host of different kinds of jokes, and now people just make them on the fly. There's no need to like make an image that contains like the morsel of the joke. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, wait, where's Monty? We didn't drop him off already. Tainted Azazel, what up? How you doing? Was there a Monty like up here? We just ignored him because he was hard to get to. I don't hear his bark. Let me make sure there wasn't a Monty in the back layer. Memes are genres, but for culture. What's y'all's preferred? He is in the back layer. What's y'all's preferred meme? Like, archetype. I have no idea how to get into that back layer. Maybe this is it? No. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about it too much. None? Freaky memes? Disgusting memes? I think my favorite joke archetype is like it's like an offshoot of the reaction GIF meme. Where it's like, you know, it's the me win jokes. It's like, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. When I say me win, you know what I'm talking about. That's my favorite because they're easy to make and they're like so bad that they're good. Pocahontas meme. It's Cocoam. Cocoam. Cocoam! Jeez. The root beer no meme was... That's not really a meme. That was just a funny video, right? To me, there's a difference. Excuse me. What the heck? We're gonna go jungle, by the way. Meme purist? Not really a purist. I just feel like video content, unless it's like a Vine, which was kind of like a weird gradient between meme and video. They sit in different, like they occupy different spaces in my brain. Isn't it crazy to think that like there's probably already a like meme historian degree path that you can have in like a college setting? Will I be doing the Grand Exchange speedrun? What is Grand Exchange? I don't know what that is. Presented by Know Your Meme? It's the RuneScape marketplace. I gotta be honest with you. I've never been able to understand RuneScape. Even when it was like popping off when I was in like middle school, I had no idea what I was doing or how to play that game. And it was just like, it was like an exercise in learning how to not get scammed. Dildo percent in GTA 4. Are you excited for, are you asking all these questions because GDQ is happening in like 6 days? Like, I've only done one speedrun on this channel ever. So I don't know where the speedrun questions are coming from. You played the first 2 minutes of RuneScape every week at the library when you were 3? I'm trying to remember what the first 2 seconds even were. Oh, I got them both. Oh, get him. Oh, okay. That was a little scary. Oh, wait, are you making references to all of the new side quest stuff? The side quest thing was fun, man. That was a good idea. Good job, Bear. It was kind of cool to see like collaborative content in that way. I feel like somewhere along the line, and this could just be because of the content creators I watch, but like everyone kind of drifted apart. And you know, it's like life happens. People have kids. But I also feel like just in general, content has become a little bit more solo in the circles that I run in. So it was kind of refreshing to see like a group of people do something again. Tyler, what's up? Putt putt? Putt putt the car or putt putt like mini golf? Yeah, the NLSS drifting apart was sad. I remember, didn't Rob Alpaca Patrol make a post like not too long ago on Twitter about coming back to streaming? Did anything ever come of that, or did it fizzle? Because I was like stoked. Candy Gandy, what up? He was on a recent Jackbox? Did he stream it, or was he just like chilling, kind of like Josh does? Excuse you, what the hell? I have a helmet on, that should not hurt me.
Recorded in front of a live studio
Sloppy
audience.
Tuna, what up? London 2012? Yay! Oh, that's a game right there. That is a game. I knew it, I could see it. Alright, you know the drill. If there's a jetpack, we don't buy the Hedget. We just go straight jetpack strats. And then we spend our money on stuff that we care about. There is a jetpack? Engage. 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 Nokia phone. Do y'all remember that? Did anybody have one of those? The phone that was also like a game console, but it sucked? Or was it good? How was my weekend? Was it stupid hot? Yes, it was, and it still is, man. It's gonna be 98 degrees on Wednesday. Yay! Not yay.
Congratulations!
What is the Babbage's, Tidge? What is that? Babbage's? A game store? 96 right there where you are? Yeah, it's humid, it's hot, it's sweaty. When I walked home today, I had to change clothes, and then while I was in between clothing, I had to stand in front of this fan right next to my desk just to like not be soaking wet. I was not changing while walking, I changed when I got home. Are there more bombs? I saw a bag. Simbera to your message. Yeah, Simbera loves... That is extremely Simbera flavored. Let's see. I think we have everything we want. We got some cash to spare. I'm gonna pick up Monty. We'll take him to the door. Just so we can get one more HP. Who here has a broke phone screen? The current phone I have does not, but the phone prior definitely was like, it looked like it got shot by like a BB gun. And I just used it like that for a long time. Crap! Did that get them both? It did. Sick. I remember one time I was on stage at a show and I like set my phone on top of my amp, and somewhere in the middle of the show I like kicked or like fell into my amplifier in some way, and it like slid across the stage, fell off the stage, and got like stomped on in the crowd. Werebo. Woozy, what up? Hope you had a good weekend. Alright, we're gonna become back our money. By the way, House, if you're still here, it's been interesting to watch Splunky HD gameplay. I gotta admit, it doesn't look very good. It's like kind of like interesting to watch. It's like, oh look, it's like, this is what, you know, like our ancestors would have played. It just looks clumsy. Like all the control mechanisms seem much worse, which is, you know, to be expected for the prior game in an entry. We got any more Kali altars, by the way? We could really go for some Kali altar time. All right, so at present we have basically everything we need. All we need really is the light arrow. And we're golden. We would like the Ankh, but you know, I'm starting to like harbor this delusion or this idea that the Ankh is hazardous to our health rather than helpful. Because it feels like more times than not, when we have the Ankh, we feel pretty good and we build our run up on this idea that we'll have an extra life. And that's technically true, but then what ends up happening is that we lose the Ankh. And then immediately we get tilted to the point of like it not mattering that we had the Ankh in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So like we're gonna get it just because it's kind of compulsory, but I feel like we need to pretend like we never have it. Or we need to like learn how to get better at disaster recovery when we do lose the Ankh. Finally! We could have gotten there for free, but I was too excited. We need that Monty. Whew, you're lucky, mister. What do you think happens to the bodies and stuff? Like when Kali takes them, where do they go? I didn't add Poggies back. Poggies is gone. Don't ever forget what they took from us. I just did the thing where the movie says its own movie title in the movie. Because that's the stream title today. I didn't do anything. It's gone. It's gone off the Better Twitch TV platform. Full stop. The cavemen in Olmec's lair, they get turned into the meat that the Teletubbies eat, right? The pink goo. Yeah, I didn't take Poggies. Poggies got removed from the platform. I don't know why. I guess because it's boobs and people are intimidated by boobs. Poggies deserved it? Zorak, I thought we were on the same side. We have a history of allegiance, and now you're coming in here bad-mouthing Poggies? Watch the cutscene. Oh, sorry. It's habitual. You don't like the boob Poggies? Why? Is it intimidating? Oh yeah, that is true. One of them gets away, or maybe two of them get away. I don't remember. A couple of them get away, but then we never find out what happened to them. I have seen the cutscene before. I saw it once and I was like, okay, cool, never again. Did I do the... I did, okay. Come on. Oh, my Poggies is fine, but like y'all are missing out on the point. Yeah, they do that during the cutscene. The worship. That's the only place the cavemen do it too. See, here's the thing. I never would have thought Poggies would be so divisive. It's not? There are people celebrating its demise in the chat right now. Some people can't handle the anime titties. That is true. And you know what? I guess that's fair to a degree. But it wasn't about that, man. It wasn't about that. Not for me, anyway. Yeah, as far as I could tell, there was nothing about it that would have gotten it removed except for the content therein. Which wasn't even illicit, in my opinion. And there's still like far worse things on both Better Twitch TV and especially 7TV, but I don't use 7TV anyway. Too many extensions, man. Gengussie is okay now? Yeah, they got all the booty swinging emotes are fine now. I guess as long as they're cartoony, if they were like realistic human asses, they would probably have a problem, right? Alright, what do we want? We have like every item in the game, dude. We're so set. This is good stuff. A second jetpack? Don't mind if I do. What if we die somehow? Like, how did this run get so stacked? It did replace the real frog Poggies because that wasn't even in this channel to begin with. I don't think I ever had regular Poggies. Oops, all backpacks. The only item I think we don't have, which we were gonna get anyway, probably. Carry the jetpack to Waddler? I couldn't carry the clone gun then unless I used Cavemen or the Garys. And I don't trust the Gary, but you bring up an interesting point. How do I... We can try it. I don't see why not. This is actually amazing technology. Problem is, I usually, if I'm gonna lose the jetpack, it's gonna be in Neo Babylon. And if not Neo Babylon, then we're probably gonna get to Cosmic Ocean. Unless something horribly goes wrong. Also, I don't think Gary can carry the jetpack. So. Yeah. I wish they would. I wish they would. But we'll carry it for now. It just feels nice to hold. Sorry, I had to throw it. Why isn't Gary allowed to have fun? The Gary's treacherous, man. They don't know what they're doing. And it's like, it's not their fault, but like, they introduce too much chaos, man. This is an awkward setup. Super awkward. Give me the torch. I do understand them. It's like they let me down every time. I know that if you place them on a platform, they'll run back and forth like a psycho until they can fall asleep. If you throw them, they'll pick up an item. But then when you're like, hey, I need you to pick up this item and I need you to carry it, they're like, okay, cool, I'll do that. But as soon as I see a gold bar, I'm gonna like kill myself trying to get it. Just so you know. Gary in the 3-hole? Is there a 3-hole? Also, we didn't get the Hedged, so we can't get the Gary out of Joel easily. We still could, technically, but you know what? We're beyond it. We're beyond it. Let me out of here. Thank you. Thank you so much for perishing. Second pair of spike boots. Yeah, we'll be okay. Backup jetty. Here's the thing, like, again, we're gonna lose it on Neo Babylon most likely anyways, and by then Waddler is a long ways away without it, and we can't do the skip without a jetpack anyway, so. You stay here just in case I get poisoned. No! I hate that. I hate it when they jump like that. Over a spike pit. So no Ushtabi. Yeah, no Ushtabi, no none of that. We're just gonna do jetpack. Skip! You! How did he do that? We're gonna do jetpack skip. And Pog all the way. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. What you got? Bombs? I'll take them. Here's the thing about the bombs you get prior to the clone gun in the Sun Challenge. You need bombs almost expressly to completely clear out Neo Babylon. $41 ought to get us there. Did I watch Oh Brother, Where Art Thou recently? Yes. It's been in the comfort movie rotation. It's on Hulu right now, so like I'm like, if I get stuck and I don't have anything to watch, I'll slap it on. It's a great movie. There's just so many, like, the chemistry of the characters in that movie are so, it's so good. Probably here-ish. No, they never did turn me into a toad. Oh, well, that was our mistake then. Just a great little bit of back and forth. All right, clone gun has been deposited. Why are we doing this? We shouldn't even bother. What is it gonna do? It's gonna give us ropes? Who cares? It's way more perilous to just do nothing. Or it's way less perilous to do nothing. Get him. Get destroyed. She done RUNNOFT. Alright. Focus. Remember, flaming bodies are not your friend. Also, Darkroom is extremely terrible. This kind of blows. Whoa! Look at that bomb, dude! Did you see it? We got it trapped between two lasers. Has that ever happened before? Ah! Just chill on the mushy. Oh, we can't be here. We can't be here. Never seen that before? When House has never seen it before, you know it's a special run. For better or for worse. Oh man, that ping pong, that ball has to go. Here, clear this. Like that sound is our worst enemy right now. Honestly, get that out of here too, just because it's making me nervous. And this. We're blowing them all. We're blowing everything. Thank you. Nice little cooked turkey for our troubles. We should hurry though. Exits to our left. Watch out for the elevator parade. We're going to apply bombs liberally. Lather, rinse, and repeat. Alright, be careful here. Stay as far away from the lava as possible. I don't even, like, look. Wah! I don't want to mess with it. This is where all my runs over the weekend would die. Would be on Neobabble with Jetpack. Just a single flaming body from a popcorn. Get it out of here. We're going to be using bombs liberally. Slurp it up. You got Pizza Hut? Did you get stuffed crust? Do y'all like the stuffed crust? See, I'm not a huge cheese fan, so I'm not, I don't dislike it, but I don't go for it. Trying a new pizza? What's new at What's new at Pizza Hut? Always better on paper than in reality. I'm one of those people that, like, if I'm not hungry enough, I'm not gonna eat my crust. I know that makes me like a child, but it's too much bread. And then if I don't have like a marinara to dip it in, I'm super not interested. Slowly. All right. Neobabble traversed minus this floor. Now all we have to do is a successful skip. And we'll see how we do. That bubble didn't move? I guess because there was another bubble supporting it. Cheap, low quality ingredients. Whew. My favorite kind of pizza place is the kind where like you feel uncool to eat at because everyone else in it is cooler than you, or at least appears cooler than you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Wah! Wah! I panic buttoned. How did I do that? I think I hit the Windows key on my keyboard. Resume. Okay. Jetpack in the wall? That's mysterious and a good omen, perhaps. I got scared because I thought I like ran out of juice at the top, even though we were already there, but I thought I was gonna get hit by the lightning bolt. Do y'all remember when Dan beat Melania and his controller was going off like crazy still? Even though he looked like he threw the controller down, and people were like, he's cheating, he's cheating. I still have Skittles, by the way. Y'all really think so? There's no way. There's no way Dan would put in that much effort to cheat. I think if Dan could, he would have gone like indefinitely with Melania just to like have the bit go. By the way, arrows fly through mommy's legs. Learned that recently. Almost to my peril. Why not? Why not a free bomb box? We're about to get 99 goods anyway. Unless the sun challenge is on a different floor, which has happened to me again recently. Extremely sad when that happens. It's looking a little dangerous here. I see it. I saw wood. I saw wood. Watch out for poison. How do we get in? Gotta go this way? Alright. I'm gonna leave that there. We're not gonna whip her on the way back. I don't know why I decided to throw 2 bombs, but hopefully that at least knocks both of them into the grapes. Looks like it did. Okay. Whew. Alex, what's up? How are ya? We're feeling pretty good. Like, this run is pretty solid, man. Alright, we'll come back for the arrow. First, let us get our goodies. Y'all like goodie bags? Like from a party? You finished the hard song in Friday Night Funkin'? What's up? Nice. I haven't played Friday Night Funkin' in a long time. Scoop. Arrow Doko. Arrow's in here. I was just getting the bow. Maybe? Remember how earlier we were wondering where all the bodies go when you sacrifice them on the Kali altar? Maybe they all go to the Sun Challenge. And that's why they're getting summoned in there. But there's no... Oh wow, really? We were there for 3 minutes? You don't like... Connell, you don't like goodie bags? I love goodie bags. Lollipops covered in chili powder? I would try one. I like spicy candy. How did that not go off? Did anybody see that? We jumped past it, but it didn't go off. What happened? Is it broken? It needs to... Oh, it can't fit. I've never knew that. I don't know why, but I never like internalized that. I figured it would just like create a space if it didn't have it, you know what I mean? It would like break the block. That box is bait. Alright, it's not go fast floor yet. That is the worst place to have a shop. Well, not true. I think a worse place to have it would be at the bottom of the ice caves, which I've seen before. It's like, who's gonna come to your store, man? All right, we wait. Yay! The frogs love rolling dice. Perhaps. I like rolling dice too, man. That's another thing we found when we were packing over the weekend. I found my old D&D bag with all my like fancy dice and stuff. And it was very nostalgic to like hold them again. They haven't seen the light of day in quite some time. Kazoo? I got you. Give me 1 second. This is a precarious moment. I hate that particular trap. Because if there's a arrow trap in the top left there where that chest is, you get stunned and then you land on the spikes and you're dead. It was weird. My bag for D&D, like I could smell it. It smelled so distinct. Here we go, here we go. S. Bosco, what's up? Great song, great song. What did it smell like? My D&D bag? It smelled like... Oh god, this is Vert. We gotta go fast! Don't panic, don't panic. It smelled like Taco Bell and sweat. Holy... You're gonna have to wait for me to climb here
this
before I
would
acknowledge.
probably be the worst time to distract you.
I know who did it. I can tell who did it. Alpha Q, thank you so much for the resub. That's a tarot card coming right down your gullet. Just give me 1 second. Look at the poison. All right, this is... I don't want to... Here, do it like that. Yeah, we're still safe. We're still safe. Yo! Alpha Q and Houlihan?
You are doing a great job. Don't get distracted.
12 months, Alpha Q, and 2 months with the Houlihan. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. That's Alpha Q. This is your tarot card. Ooh. We're seeing all the king cards today. Alpha Q. King of Pentacles. Look at the, like, he's got like one of those cat toys. Wow. That's cute. And then Houlihan, you're up next. Wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance. Houlihan, you got perhaps the only not Monka W swords card. The 4 of Swords. This card is meant to represent recuperation, relaxation, recovery. Don't look at my nails. You're starting an OnlyFans after all? Hey, if it works, baby. Don't go play golf tomorrow? You can consider golf relaxing and recuperating, right? Like maybe not physically, but spiritually. All right. Thank you guys so much. We're here. There's another set of obstacles over here I saw. Yeah, I want to get rid of that. I don't like these things. Those things make me scared. I didn't know you could blow up the top layer of tiles. Okay. We're good. Cause 4, like in golf. Sorry. Hey, why do they say that? What did you miss while I was out of town? We had a couple of different Splunky Cosmic Ocean attempts. No PBs, but the new strats are taking control. Also, this painting happened. Why did I do 4? Just tossing bombs. We went to a splatter room and did some paintings. Wait, am I lower than I'm supposed to be? I don't think so. They yell 4 because that's how many hours it takes to play. I've never been golfing. I would rather go to mini golf personally, but I think it's because of the whole like not multiple hour endeavor. It's 4, not 4. Tomato, tomato. Get a golf range or a, I've been at one. I did not do it that day. Where'd that rope come from? Oh, that was when we were setting off the poison. Madakin Queen, what's up? How you been? Hope you're doing well. All right, folks, this is the first run of the day and we're on Cosmic Ocean. Focus. First orb popped already. Average Atlas has been trying out new strats also. He sent me a picture yesterday of... He was like, this is going to be a pretty good Cosmic Ocean run. He had like 99 bombs, 99 ropes, every item in the game. Basically just like this run. And then I asked him how it went later. And he was like, I immediately died on the next floor. Because the jetpack exploded after a UFO just came crashing down on it. How is cats? The cats are doing good. We're getting ready to move. So they are a little stressed here and there. So Nori has this thing we call her loft up in the closet. And it's got like, it's like all of our like stuff, but boxes. Uh-oh. Evanescence Caveman. And she used to like sleep on it. But we removed all of those boxes over the weekend so that we can start packing. And she got real mad. It was gross too, man. Like there was so much hair up there, so much Nori hair. And then also just puke, tons of puke. Like she would just go up there and throw up. These cats are, there's something. There's our final orb. All right. Exit was to the right, but how hard is it to... This is actually not bad. There is a lizard, but I think he's hurt. He will roll. Never mind. Okay, well, now he's not there anymore. I didn't work from home on Friday last week, but I did work at a coffee shop for most of the day. And I gotta admit, it was a nice, like, change of scenery. That's fine. That could have been way worse. Not again. But the coffee shop was freezing. Like, I don't know how they were able to get it so cold because it was so hot outside. I was freaking out, man. Look at that giant booty. Okay, so that's allowed, but Poggies isn't allowed. Sorry, we're a little bitter over the Poggies debacle. Like that is a shiny butt. That's not like an animal butt that you see on Twitch. That is like just a booty. Who has that? Whose emote is that? Who does that belong to? This is our final orb? Houlihan's got the booty too. So many booty emotes. Get this arrow out of here. Thank you. I'm gonna make my life easier. Hamstrongs. I need to start working out again, like strength training. Because I realized, like, Saturday morning, or no, Saturday afternoon, I was, like, feeling under my ribs right here, like, kind of under my sternum. And I was like, God, it's so tender. DJ Knuckles, what up? Like, it felt like I got Spartan kicked in my abdomen region. Just, like, on the surface. And I was like, what's going on? And then I remembered that we did, like, the paint room thing on Friday night. And I'm pretty sure, like, flinging the canvas around and, like, violently slinging it all over the place gave me, like... It was like soreness. I was sore. So I've started lifting some dumbbells again. Alright, stay frosty on this floor. We don't want to get cursed. That was orb number 1. I see 2 and 3. Where's the exit, though? Have we seen the exit? I thought the exit was bottom... Monkey! Yeah, okay. Bottom right is pretty good. This monkey's gonna be a problem, though. Never mind. We got him. My boomerang! It's okay. We'll meet again. We'll meet again. You love a dwellings, man. You love a dwellings. Stomp on these dung beetles. DJ Knuckles, I saw that you are an adopter of a Pikachu. Congratulations. That's very exciting. Another benefit to moving to this new apartment is that we're gonna have room for more Pokemon. Like, we full stopped. Like, we were like, we told ourselves we cannot buy more Pokemon until we get more space. And that is about to happen. So Pokemon are back on the menu. And I know exactly which one I'm going to buy as, like, a welcome home gift when we move in. There's been a Slowpoke. There's been Slowpokes at our local Target for weeks. And I've wanted one since I first saw it. But I haven't purchased it. Just put them in Pokeballs to save space. That would be so sick. Like, the Legends Arceus game had, like, it goes into some detail over why Pokemon go in Pokeballs, but it's because, like, every Pokemon has the innate ability to shrink. That's their running theory anyway. I think this is, like, because it's set in an older time period, it's kind of like fake science, just like an explanation that they came up with to make it sense of the world around them. But it's still interesting. Did we find the final orb and I'm just kind of chatting about Pokemon? Where's the exit? Okay, here's the exit. I think we found the final orb. There's also a Cubone that's really cute. Yeah, we did find it. We were just chatting. I loved Pokemon Arceus, or Legends Arceus. I thought it was really good. You know what? We have resources. I'm going to do everything we can to make our lives better. Did he go the other way? Okay, he did. I don't know why the jellyfish is gendered. I liked the mechanics as well. I thought it was refreshing. The frame rate issues were still pretty bad, but not as bad as what appeared to be the case for Scarlet and Violet. I didn't even play Scarlet and Violet because it just looks so poorly made. That's one. It just bums me out, dude. Like, Pokemon Company is so rich. They have everything in their power to make like an awesome experience. And it doesn't have to be like hyper realistic, or the graphics don't have to be amazing. They just have to be stylized. I would love if Gen 10 was a return to pixel art. Like, oh, you know what'd be really good? Gen 10 Pokemon HD 2D, since that's the flavor of the month right now. Make an HD 2D Pokemon game. I would be down for that. Oh! That guy's gotta go. Non-negotiable. Where was the exit on this? Ben 10? I never watched Ben 10. I know it was like popular. I just missed the boat, I think. Alright, this exit's a little like scuffed. Wasn't the final orb somewhere up here? Yeah. What? This sucks. I had to do that to get more juice. Alright, that exit was a little messed up. Thoughts on Disney's Dave the Barbarian? I don't think I ever watched that. Is that a newer thing, or is that like older? Because it kind of like rings a bell. Please. What are the odds we got whooped straight into some lava? Our jetpack is gone. All right, remember. Everything now is about disaster recovery. Everything now is disaster recovery mode. That is extremely bad. This is going to make the disaster recovery portion of what I just described very difficult. We have created an impassable wall of lava. It's passable. It's passable. It's passable. It's passable. Whew. That was not 3. Okay. Please be down here. I see it. I see it. All right, what's our plan? Our plan is to just go up and around. Hopefully this makes it. Okay. Not losing on the floor where we lost all our stuff is at least a start. I hate that I missed. You! Get him. I missed again? Stop. The worst way to go would be chip hazard. Too many arrows, man. Ah! Okay. Keep this body. But first, let's get rid of that. We gotta get this one that we keep missing. Thank you. Sheesh. Was that 2? I think that was 2. Dude, when the music cuts out, it's so scary. You feel so, like, alone. Get stuck forever. Ooh, buddy. All right, we're learning. We're learning. This is a learning opportunity. This run did have it all. Bearded Joe, what's up? We had it all, man. Until very recently, we lost our jetpack. Due to carelessness. I don't think I've ever seen the skull blocks stuck to the ceiling like that. That's weird. We don't have 7-Eleven down here.
Congratulations.
Dwellix, what's up? How are you? How you doing? I haven't been to a 7-Eleven. Well, I have been to 7-Elevens, but we have none down here. I think 7-Eleven has like an interesting reputation, right? Because isn't it kind of like sketchy? Like the general vibe is that a lot of them are sketchy. We're doing good today. We're on our first Splunky run of the day, and everything's falling apart rather rapidly. We lost our jetpack. But either way, we're still doing pretty good. It was a good weekend. It's Monday. We're just vibing. Do you ever do that thing when like someone asks you how you are and you're like, or no, you ask how they are and then they're like, good, and you? And then you're like, I'm good. And then you ask them how they are again. You're like stuck in an infinite loop. I do that all the time. I almost did it just then, which is why I brought it up. Where is the orb? Good, and you? Good, and you? Help. Scared? I got scared. Okay, no longer scared. Okay, we're fine. This sucks. It's hard to do foil method with no backpack item. This is gonna have a jetpack or a cape. Around here, we like to manifest. There's another opportunity. We need to hurry. Realizing we're almost out of time. It's a mitt. Is that the orb? It is. Okay, well, we're doing it live. We're doing it live! I'm dead. Honestly, did not realize that I triggered that at all. 7-12. We're going again. We didn't even, like... We didn't breach the 7-17, man. That run had everything. Except a jetpack. You know, part of me wonders, where would that run have gone if we had had the cape instead? I think the problem is that we still would have gotten whooped into the lava. So it's hard to dwell on things like that, because the cape likely would have survived, but would we have been able to retrieve it? Chances are very unlikely. Unless, if you die with the cape on in lava, does it stay on your back like that? I think the only reason we lost the jetpack is because it explodes in fire. So is that the thing? Is that the deal? I think maybe we will try cape. We'll go to Volcano. Murph, I'm sorry about your Zeeds. You knew the risks, yeah. That run was looking very promising though. Here's the thing, a run like that could be the next PB run. Turn around, please. That turkey like wanted to run into the punch trap. Ugh, just like that one did. I believe Cape would respawn with you. I think it would too. That's the thing. There should be like an extra item in the game that's like ice armor. And it gives you like special protection from lava. Maybe only like once. Lava is too, it's too punishing. It's too punishing. Sorry, Derek, you to tell you this. Your game, your like 6-year-old game is too punishing. How old is this game? When did it come out? Don't let him see the turkey. $2020? Really? Cape comes back depending on how you die. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I know if you get hit by the jelly like removes backpack items. It doesn't destroy them, but it removes them. So if you get eaten by the jellyfish, your jetpack or your backpack item or whatever you had on you will end up on the ground close to where you died, unless you died midair, you know? This is a good start. We like a Monty. Skeleton vibing. Snag, what up? Quick. Get in there. Can we debate that one? He was on the pedestal. You are so annoying. Okay. He was on the pedestal, rolled up. Frame perfect. It's not the red cape, it's not a jetpack, but you know what, man? This would have saved us if we had picked up a mustard cape. All right, you're toast. So you know what? I take full responsibility for the last run falling apart. Because I remember, like, I was, like, not even aware of the fact that we were on a Volcana floor until I got whooped and landed in the lava. I was too busy talking about some caveman show. I got incepted. Dave the Barbarian. It's not quite the same as a caveman, is it? There were 2 of you? It's the prestige. It's the prestige. Okay. Where's the door? I assume it's like down to the bottom right here. It's kind of weird though. Yeah, that's a weird spot. This kind of sucks. I'm gonna just blow this up. What's in here? Anything good? A jelly, perhaps? Nope. Hover pack run? No way, dude. Hover pack is like... Isn't it just like worse jetpack? Like, I've used it before. It's so hard to use. Uh-oh. Chip hazard. We have 2 seconds to get out of here. Quick! Don't panic. Plenty of time. POT. Watch out for that jerk. Hop! I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna play out that way. Very scary. What did they take from us? Platinum Fox, what's up? There's no more Poggies. Poggies is gone. And it's not my doing. It's just gone. Removed from Better Twitch TV. Forever. Vanishing in the blink of an eye. I know. Oh, gee whiz. Thanks. I was really looking forward to the turkey that normally shows. Where's the turkey? Did it get like crushed and then exploded? We need to add that one part of Oh Brother Where Art Thou when Pete goes, that don't make no sense. We need to add that as a soundboard. It would apply in a lot of situations. But for now, I'll just hit you with one of these.
No! No!
I don't want FOP. God damn it. What do y'all think FOP smelled like compared to Dapper Dan? Are those real products? Dude, Murph, that whole bit with the toad is my favorite part of the whole movie. Like when Delmar first thinks he's transformed or whatever, and he has that like little freak out moment by the river, and then they're driving right after that, and Ulysses looks over at him and he goes, "I don't think that's Pete." Delmar goes, "Of course it's Pete. Look at him," and he like holds the frog up at him. I laughed so hard every time. So, what the fudge? Get out of here. That dude can jump over a gap, right? Get out of here. Look, I'm scared. It's on Hulu right now if you have Hulu. Dapper Dan is real. Don't know about FOP. I wonder if FOP is not real because they couldn't find a brand that they could like essentially make the worst version. FOP is from the 30s? Ah! I'm scared. I'm very scared. This sucks. Okay. I see a Kali altar. This guy's gotta go. And preferably Monty must live. Did you see that? Did you see that? We created like an umbrella. My turkey! Wah! Okay. The worst of all worlds has happened. I hate Volcana, man. Volcana is so hard. The worst has happened. I'm covered in human feces. Also, one of the guys in Oh Brother Where Art Thou, the one that plays Pete, he's in Severance, which is cool. That guy, he's in like a handful of movies that I didn't really like realize was him at the same time. Herb Fresh grapefruit scent. How do you say his last name? John Turturro? My Neighbor Totoro? That would be a great documentary film name. Like an autobiography. We're broke and this shop is pretty good. Can I at least get the boots? No. All right, well, we're coming back. We're coming back. I want those jump boots. What is this? This sucks. The level generation is against us right now. That didn't... Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. This is fine. Mick D's iced coffee. DJ Dr. C, enjoy your iced coffee. Have a great rest of your evening. Thanks for hanging out. I had McDonald's iced coffee the other day, last Wednesday, I think. Whatever day I was hungover because we went to that baseball game. And it was, here's the thing about the McDonald's iced coffee. I don't know about y'all, but isn't it like, it's like more creamer than it is coffee, which is, I guess is not necessarily a bad thing. But I was like, is there any coffee in this? It was good. But I felt like I was drinking like sugar milk. Quick! Monty is stuck! I'm stuck! That was stupid. That was just stupid. Alright, we're on full tilt poker mode. Just relax. What does full tilt poker mean? Why is it called full tilt poker? Is the word tilt in that instance similar to like being tilted in gaming? Like the players are tilted? That was the name of the site? When you play poker at an angle? See, I would believe all of these. They're all plausible. Full tilt means you're playing... That's what I thought it just meant in a general gamer sense. Not like in poker sense, right? I thought it also derived from pinball. Like as an anti-cheat methodology. Imagine they like easy anti-cheat on your PC for like an FPS game. If it like detects that you're cheating, it just like breaks your computer. Isn't that what they did in Sword Art Online? Where it was like, if it detects you're cheating, it just kills you? They should do that IRL. I watched like one episode of Sword Art Online and I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And then we never watched another episode. Remembering Nichijou earlier today in the Discord was quite nostalgic. I had like totally forgotten about that anime until we were like talking about anime to suggest to people. Very goofy anime. Yeah, I liked it. I never finished it, I think. I got like very close to the end. It's only like 22 episodes or something. But I remember I really liked it and it was like, there's a few bits from it that are like stuck in my head forever. Kali alters under Yang. Oh baby. You're so right. It's walled off. How do we get in there, man? Without pissing off Yang or the shop? We can't. How do I do the rope trick? The bit that I remember most from Nichijou is the one where I think her name's like Mio. Mia, the blue-haired one. She made like porn. How much HP does this Joker have? She like drew porn in her notebook, and then her friend was like, "Hey, can I borrow your notebook? I need to like steal your answers." And so she was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And then she gave her the notebook, and then she remembered as she was handing it off to her that she drew porn, and then she was trying to get it back from her, and like this crazy chase sequence ensued. That was a good bit. We need to hurry. Where was... I heard a dog bark. It's so dark. I heard him to the left. Is he stuck in there? I think he's up there. That's so annoying because I don't want to spend the resources or the time to get up there. But at least we got free Yang stuff, and we got to cook the turkeys. You're listening to voice chat? DJ Knuckles said, "Who the F is Milo?" Milo is a cat, right? This is a good run. This is going to Volcana also. So let's like focus up. Milo and Otis. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Paste and bombs. And another Kali altar. Free access this time. I will buy these. Like, I don't like going Volcana, but at least we can spend our money prior to, like, Black Market and stuff like that if we're going Volcana route. We're not so concerned with having money, just to do the challenges and whatnot. Yes, we will take this because we have paste. I've come around on the Pitcher's Mitt. I used to be super anti-Pitcher's Mitt, but that was only because I would rarely have paste. Y'all remember the days when paste was like extremely rare to see for me? What changed? Black market strats? Jeez, okay. The Phantom Toll Booth? I've never read that. Jungle spiders, that's for sure. A culprit. A likely culprit. But look at that, you just laser beam a caveman from across the room. Feels good. Onk save alignment's also not a problem. The only problem is, if you don't have paste with the mitt, the onk skip gets weird, right? I'm unable to do it frequently. I like mess it up at that point. But paste takes all those issues away. Doink! Why didn't you roll? Piece of crap. No! Alright, well, whatever. We have bombs. If I go to Volcana and I have Vlad's cape and I'm not doing jetpack skip, we do have to do all the tablet skipping. Oh. Or we have to do all the tablet stuff, no skipping. Which, honestly, I like the jetpack skip technology, primarily because I don't like spending all the time to do all that stuff. It's so much faster. Like, we got to Cosmic Ocean in very quick timing as a result of the skip. Luckiest gold bug of all time. The iframes prevented me from picking it up. I let it go. I was like, I could go back, but I was like, I don't care enough. All right, let's find our key. We have to come back up. We only have 3 ropes. That's not good. In fact, I think we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I don't think we're coming back. No! Okay, it was either like potentially get knocked into the lava there or take a hit. I made the right decision. Mod Lunky. Yeah, I don't even know where I would begin to start that. And it feels like at that point, we'd be breaking the spirit of my own challenge. It's like at this point, we just practice when we get there. I don't fault anyone for doing it, but I'm like, I'm already locked in. I would have really liked to have the bow for this, but whatever. That's scary. Scoop! Thank you for the boota. Alright, please be dry. Not dry, but not too bad. Lavamander wants to know if you have interested in some viewers. What does that mean? Who's Lavamander? Gah! Are they a streamer? Oh, the thing in the lava? Lavamander wants to know if you have interest in some viewers. What is the Lavamander saying? I'm confused. Isn't he just a guy that throws up lava? Sheesh. Lavamander ate way too much SpaghettiOs. And now the preservatives designed to withstand the nuclear war are upsetting his tummy. Alright, we have to do this thing. I hate this. Quick! Alright, so he did not die. I don't know why. Jerk. What do we do here? How do we, like, harm him? No! Are you for real, dude? My cape! I didn't even know that was possible. Alright, give me a yellow cape. This was all for naught? The whole reason we came out here is for Vlad's cape, dude. I didn't know he would teleport into the wall like that. Like, it makes sense that he would, but I didn't think it was possible into the, like, the unbreakable bricks. Alright, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna just have to hold out until Madame Tusk, and then she's going to have a jetpack. Guaranteed. And then we'll forget this all happened. We'll forget it all happened. It'll be like a bad dream. How do y'all feel about the trope where, like, the main character wakes up and it was all a dream? Maybe I shouldn't ask how you feel about it because it's obviously a cliche. What's the best execution of it you've seen? Hate it, horrible. You waking up right now. It is quite lazy. It undermines, like, the audience. It like says to the audience that they don't think you're smart enough to, like, cope with the outcome of the events. I think my favorite execution of it, though, I don't even know, like Peter Pan, because it's like, were they dreaming, or was it like a, I don't know, cod liver oil induced fever dream? You prefer other unreliable narrator storytelling devices? That's what, like, so one of the first time I saw Hereditary, I thought they were giving us, like, big time unreliable perspective / narrator stuff with, like, the mom. I thought she was, like, going crazy, you know? Somehow we have, like, everything we could ever want except for a jetpack right now, but that's about to change. We need Cup. Alright, now that we have the glove, I'm feeling pretty good. Jetpack, 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 jetpack. What if this guy has a jetpack? We have to be super careful. Come on. We don't have time for this. This is bad. Jerk. Not a jetpack? Does the episode of Scrubs where Dr. Cox was imagining Brendan Fraser as being alive the whole time count as it was all a dream? I never watched Scrubs. So I don't know. I like Brendan Fraser though. Was he in Scrubs? That seems really bad. Like extremely omega bad. I hope the door is over here. Please be over here. Crap. Oh god. You know what? We're fine. We can make a tunnel here. Maybe. I guess this isn't where the problem is. Oh, he was a side character? I love Brendan Fraser. What about Monkey Bone? Speaking of Brendan Fraser, was he dreaming in that, or was that like he was like having a concussion? Do I remember Monkey Bone? Is that a real movie, or did I like imagine that in my... Like, I feel like the concept of Monkey Bone was that, like, Brendan Fraser was a character artist or creator, and he had this weird character called Monkey Bone. And then he had, like, he got in, like, a car wreck or something, and he was in a coma, and he was, like, trapped in his own mind with Monkey Bone. And it was, like, a mixed media movie where he was, like, he was a human, but Monkey Bone was, like, stop animation. I didn't make this up, right? Okay, it is real? Good. I was starting to wonder if I was the Monkey Bone. I don't remember anything that happens in it except for like the basic plot elements that I just described, which you can probably read about in like the flashcard for it. Why did I whip that? I just killed that bug for no reason. Does anyone get boned by a monkey? I don't know. I cannot recall. Plus, I think I saw it when I was like 8. So I don't know if I would have understood what was happening in that situation. It has like, the vibe that it puts off for me is similar to like The Mask, where it like sits in an interesting and kind of like scary corner of my brain. And I only say scary because it's like those movies kind of freaked me out as a child for like relatively inexplicable reasons, I think. Some movies just didn't sit well with me as a kid. I'll tell you, like Mars Attacks, that movie, I did not like that movie. That movie scared me. It feels like the scariest movie I'd ever seen when I was a kid. The aliens were like so uncanny and scary looking. What do I think of it now? I think it's really funny that Jack Black is in it and then like dies instantly. Yeah, nightmares for months. Houlihan, we're part of the same trauma bonding. Yeah, and then there's that scene when like the one alien that is undercover as like a lady bites that guy's finger off and then spits it in the fishbowl. That movie's messed up, dude. Tim Burton, what were you doing? Martin Short. I don't know. Who's Martin Short, man? Whatever happened to Martin Long? I feel like the name vaguely... I can't put a face to the name. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Give me a jetpack, please. Is he like, what's that guy? Is he adjacent to the guy that played A Cat in the Hat? Mike Myers. Sorry, I was drawing a blank. Mike Myers adjacent? Alright, so no jetpack in here, but that box has a jetpack. I can sense it. He's Steve Martin. Oh, Steve Martin adjacent? Okay. I know who Steve Martin is. I've seen Little Shop of Horrors. No jetpack? I was lied to? Get out of there! Whew. That was a little scary. Jiminy Glick? Jiminy Glick? Is Jiminy like the full name for Jim? Like, are people named, people that go by Jim, is their full name Jiminy? Like Jim Beam is actually Jiminy Beam? Jimothy? Jimothy Jalame? We need a Kali altar, like, pretty bad. I thought that count was up, but it wasn't. Do you think Timothy Chalamet will ever go by Tim instead of Timothy? Not that he has to, I'm just like, sometimes I feel like people associate with names like that with like more youthfulness. And like when they want like a more serious public image, they drop that connotation. Timmy C. I wonder how his career will develop, because he's kind of like the big thing right now. He's in every movie ever. When I first saw him and stuff, I was like, this guy, I don't know about him. I don't know about his acting. It feels very like forced. And I gotta admit, even up until I saw Dune Part 2, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this guy from an acting perspective. But Dune 2, there's a select few scenes in that movie that I think are really hard to do from an acting standpoint that he did really well. He's good in Lies of P. Get him. That is true. He was pretty good in Lies of P. But I didn't watch any of the cutscenes in that. You know what I think we do here? Omega! Wait, we need to kill this guy. Omega Copium, but there's a jetpack in one of these presents. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I like a jelly. All right. No. That sucks. Wasted. Give me this sword. I heard, yeah, doesn't Lies of P have like a pretty considerable lore behind it? It's like Pinocchio, but like on steroids, right? How would I feel if the OG box had it, but none of the other ones, the clones? I would have been like, you know what? The box, the original box did not have a jetpack in it until I did what I did there. That would be how I decided to believe in that. I wouldn't have been that mad though. Like, it would have sucked to waste the clone gun. But I mean, having 99 bombs and stuff, like House said it before, and I think he's totally right. Having 99 bombs is kind of like a secondary concern for us, because we die with, when we have 99 bombs, we die with like 80 bombs. So like, who cares that we had 99 bombs? It just feels good. It makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. We're dead. Goodbye, Onk. Alright, so we have to do the skip here or we're in trouble. Pinocchio with liberties. It was weighing us down. We don't even have cup yet. We don't even have cup. Who cares? Our HP. The only thing that sucks is that we wasted that jelly. But it wouldn't have been a waste because we would have had to have known to get rid of the Onk ahead of time anyways. Do you... Uh-oh. That's fine. The next Liza P game is supposed to be Wizard of Oz, right? Are people pogging for that? I think that could be pretty cool. I like the idea of taking like old stories like that and applying a Dark Souls formula on them. I think that's an interesting idea. What would be another game like that? Like another story like that that you would want to see? Alright, so I remember last time we did this, we failed to do it fast enough. But someone said that we should do the one closer to the wall first. If we're gonna do it. I think we did the interior one. Crocodile alligator, which caused us problems. So let's start with this one, but first let me get this guy out of here. Get out of there! Whew! Okay. Sleeping Beauty? Uh-oh. That's an awkward placement. We're dead. Why did that do that? I feel like that wasn't that slow that time. Was it literally the placement of the bomb? Alice in Wonderland would be sick. Bomb placement. Ugh. Jeez. Well, we had one good run in us today. And I mean, it was good, but it failed like pretty sadly. That being said, we are going to be pivoting over to some pixel art now. I am in the mood to make some pixels look pretty. Good night, Coco Macoma. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great rest of your evening. Peter Pan Souls-like? Ooh, that could be cool too. There's a lot of good ideas in here. I wonder like how far along their like pipeline is, you know what I mean? Art. The loathsome Shmee. Alright, so we're just gonna crack open the same project that I've been working on, or working in for the past little while. We're gonna get right into it. Here's our current canvas. Newest edition, off camera. The Cerso Yeet of Dan Giesling fame and lore. Let's get our preview window situated. Okay. Wait, what are we making? We're just doing some pixel art practice. I've been like trying to do some pixel art more frequently the past couple weeks because exclamation point announcement, unofficial. Average Atlas and I are participating in a game jam next month. We're going to be participating in the Pirate Software Game Jam. We get 2 weeks. And unfortunately, it starts on the same day that we move. And by we, I mean me and Mox. I think I'm going to be focused primarily on the assets and then also game design and code. But Average Atlas is going to also be contributing in those departments all over the place. We're basically just like, whatever we need, we're going for it. As long as we can keep the artistic vision the same, we're good. We've already done a good bit of like pre-planning. So we're like relearning Godot. We're going to be doing Godot engine. We've already decided on like the resolution. We're basically like, the way I like to think about creating a game is that because you have unlimited options these days. Am I streaming any of it? Yes, that is the plan, but there's a huge caveat on that. The caveat is we are going to be moving starting the day that it begins. And I'm supposed to be moving Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So unless the rules expressly state that we're not allowed to stream it, I won't stream it, but usually it is allowed. But it probably won't be started until like Friday or Saturday. And that's also hugely dependent on whether or not the people that hook up our internet come out on time. So the idea is, yes, I would like to. At least some parts of it will be, if it's allowed. Otherwise, I guess we'll be doing it off camera, but it shouldn't be a problem. But when I start like a project like that, I like to imagine the console it would be meant for if we were building something for like a specific console back in the day. Kind of like Pico 8 or Picotron. It's like they don't let you think of that because it's already defined, right? So when you have an engine that's capable of doing essentially whatever you want, if you're, you know, good enough at developing for it, you have to kind of, you have to afflict these limitations on yourself. Yeah, if Pirate Software was like, join my game jam, but don't stream it, and then he just like streamed during it, I'd be like, bro, what? Draw me like one of your French sprite characters. Which one of these would be French? Which of these four is French right now? It is kind of like disparate, isn't it? Like I started out so simple. Like she was the first one. And then this guy. And then I was like, what if I did a Birdman with a candy corn lamp that also has like a crescent moon behind him for some reason. And then over the weekend I was like, let's do Cerso Yeet. Yeah, either the bird or the girl is French, I think. So today, I liked the... So obviously we deviated from the color palette with this guy. All three of these characters are made using this color palette up here, the Japanese woodblock. But for Cerso Yeet, I didn't like the limitations I had in the yellow department. Doing armor is so hard for me, like metal shiny surfaces is hard. So this was an interesting experiment. This song is really good. But another challenge inherent with it was making a pre-existing character. Like converting a pre-existing character to pixel art. Rather than just coming up with it on the fly. Yeah, they're well placed enough. I played around with it for a long time. I have the layers for Cerso Yeet, so this is like a flat Cerso Yeet layer, so I can move him around entirely. Cerso Yeet group. It looks like its layers are out of order. Hold on. Yeah. But you can see like the major layer work that I did for this. Cape is by itself. Armor and everything else is on its own. But then this is like a... Oh, did I paint over the sketch layer? No, here's the sketch layer. This is what this started out as. This was like the character blocking. One thing I'm upset about with Cerso is that like in this, you can very easily determine his hands when his arms are crossed, you know? But in the armor version, it's a little harder to see because his gloves are gold. And I didn't really know how to like best illustrate that. It is what it is. Sometimes you just have to like accept that things are not going to be perfect. But yeah, this is where we're at. I think today we're gonna like follow a similar, we're gonna have a similar like project where we're not going to create something from scratch, like a character from scratch. We're going to convert a character from some medium that is not pixel art to pixel art. And I have chosen, this is going to be weird, I don't know how good this is going to turn out. I want to do Samus, specifically Power Suit base level Samus from Metroid Dread. So, we're going to try to make Samus. I've been very Metroid pilled lately because of the Metroid Prime 4 announcement. So I'm excited. let's start up with a new layer. We're also going to be deviating from the color palette for this one because I want to try to be accurate to the colors of the power suit. Okay, so as always, a good place to start when we're dealing with this resolution is determining the height of the character in relation to the others. I made Sir Yeet the tallest because I assumed he was pretty tall. I feel like Dan would make Sir Yeet really tall. Samus is also very tall, so she's going to be either at the same level as Sir Yeet or maybe even a little taller. If Sir Yeet was Dan's actual height, by the way, he would be like up to this guy's eyebrows in my head. 5'9". I am taller than Dan. I've stood next to him. Alright, let's do some blocking. I'm just gonna block it out in blue and then change colors for like body parts. Okay. Enough stalling. This seems like a decent size and height. I'm gonna move over a little bit. Drop that there. The pose is kind of relevant. I mean, it's extremely relevant, but I don't know exactly what pose to make. Obviously, Samus's helmet, her like overall demeanor, like shoulder-wise, is very interesting because the power suit actually has a pretty like realistic human profile. Like if you're looking at her like shoulder pads in this game compared to like Metroid Samus Returns, Samus Return, her shoulder pads are like the size of beach balls. It's insanity. I also don't know which way I want her to face, but let's just, here, for the sake of blocking. Shoulder pads are almost as big as her head, which is still crazy to me. I think I'd want, here, let's do the torso before we decide the shoulders. We're doing this out of order. I think I would like to do a pose kind of like at the end of the game where she's kind of standing in a more relaxed fashion with like her arm cannon like up in the air or something. Here, let me Google real quick. What was it? Zero Mission end screen? Like before her armor flies off and you get to see her in her underwear. Awuga? I feel like they only do, so it started out as like obviously a very fan servicey thing, but I also think it was a direct reference and like hat tip to the end of Alien when Ripley is like essentially in her underwear at the end of Alien. And then they just held on to that for the rest of the game forever. I'm looking at references of Samus just to see like a pose that might work. And I'm not in love with them. But God, her shoulder pads are so big, man. Like, look. This is Metroid Prime Remastered. How is she even supposed to see around these things? She has a HUD? I like the idea that like these are like one of those like camera rings. Okay, I think I know roughly what I would like to try. Bye, Tidge. Have a great rest of your evening. It was good to see you. Hope you have a great... What day is it? Monday night? I was like, what the heck day is it? So hold on, let's see, like here. We're gonna bring this one up higher. Her right arm has the power cannon. Okay, so we'll keep this. I think we want to go like this, roughly. All right. Just trust the process here. Remember, it's always like a ton of subtraction, right? Subtraction is your friend. Revision. Maybe I should like practice some foreshortening too, because we could like point the cannon towards the viewer. I don't know if I like that. Here, let's see. I think for this I'm gonna create a new layer just so we can move these around independently. I also think before we even do that, we need to move this down. Uh-oh. Move this down. Her helmet is so sunken into like her overall chest piece because of how big everything else is surrounding it. I think we move this like here. And then yeah, pop one of those down. And then this one would be underneath the helmet. So let's put a layer behind. Sure. And this is gonna be like a very kind of like angled pose. Like, I don't know if you've like noticed, but when like characters in pixel art are very exaggerated in their positionings for things a lot of the time because they have to telegraph a lot of information with like a very little footprint. So like often you'll see like their torso jutting out like this, and then suddenly their hips are like back here. And their pelvis kind of looks like this, but then their legs are doing like this kind of action almost to indicate like a confidence. I think this torso is too big. Actually go back. Playing with the legs is where a lot of good work comes from. For me particularly, I feel like it's always like a struggle, but once it like falls into place, it feels really nice. Flirt. So like again, I don't want to keep like doing this action where it's like foot in front and then off to the side. But I think we might for this one just because the pose it calls for it. And then of course I would really want to like flatten that up a bit perhaps. This is her arm cannon arm. I think we've perhaps done this backwards for what I want. Yeah, I think we need to invert this, kind of. Which is luckily pretty easy to do. Whoops. Can I select all of these and do a Shift H? Yes, it just doesn't show you initially. I'm glad I did that too, because now it looks even worse. Like it looks off to me. That looks a little better, but I think perhaps we lost a bit of like the shape that I prefer for this. It'll be better to see this when we get to the... It'll be easier to see this when we get to like detailing the visor and stuff like that. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it like that, and then we're going to come back in here. Fill this in because it's... I don't think there's any room for any kind of like gaps. I guess I'm confused. Hold on, how does this look? The torso is like all messed up. Hold on, just let's back this up. In fact, give me the whole thing. Bring it down a little, but then also like that looks a little better. Like keep this angle down a little. What's the right click do? Oh, it's the alternate color. That's right. Whoa, what the heck? Did I turn on like blending mode? Blur mode? Oh, I did. Instead of hitting E, I hit R. It's actually funny how much I like look at this, like down here, I look at this preview while I'm painting up here. It just like, I don't know why, but it's easier to see what you're doing when it's a slightly smaller scale, but it's easier to draw when it's zoomed in. Okay. That is looking better. Oops. I do think this coming forward a little bit, maybe even to like here. I think that looks good. For now. Again, this will all come into focus a bit later. Upper torso is relatively close to the overall shape that I would want. Triple scoop ice cream? Dragon Hunter, what's up? What 3 ice creams are you getting in the triple scoop? Is it 3 of the same? Or are you doing 3 different? I also think that because this shoulder pad is... It's like it needs to be tilted down. Because she's angled. When you're looking at somebody from an angle, actually, it's kind of the opposite. This one should be tilted down. Oh, this is the ice cream you're talking about. This is... I guess, yeah, you could say this is ice cream. This would be a green, like mint chocolate chip. I don't know. I don't really know many green ice creams. Clown with multicolored hair. It's okay, we're doing the blocking. Once we get past the blocking, you'll all see. Whoops. Wrong layers. I think this is fine, and we'll be able to like clean this up, this like area here, with some like detailing. There's like a hose and all this other stuff that's going on Samus's armor, What I am worried about is her legs, because we're not leaving a lot of room for her legs. I guess we could just make her even taller, but let's not worry about that quite yet. Let's get the pelvis situated. Why is it on this layer? Don't put it on that layer. She's got a pretty defined pelvis. Like, I'm just looking over at this Figma every now and then. Moss flavored. That doesn't sound like, I don't know what moss tastes like. I don't know what moss tastes like. But the idea of a moss flavored ice cream is not immediately off-putting to me. I guess it's because like the smell of mossy boulders is kind of good to me. I don't know. This pelvis is fricked. It's like weirdly tilted. Hold on. The shape is all messed up. It needs to be like more... like this action, but bring it down. Believe me, I recognize the weirdness in this like gap, but we're gonna connect them. I'm just trying to find like a placement that seems to make sense. Sure, let's leave it at that for now. I don't like it. I don't like it a lot. Okay. Let's here, let me get some like legs figured out, because I'm struggling with this, and I think if we have legs we'll be able to see this a bit better. This is already like way too tall. But then when I scrunch this, it looks really messed up. Here, get rid of this pelvis. Start over. Chest plate. Boo-da-da-da. What's her spine look like? That's something I guess is pretty relevant and like good to visualize. So if her head is like here and spine's coming out like this, that's pretty exaggerated. It's more like yo, more like yay. It's too exaggerated. Give it like a hard cut here. That's like an insane bend. Hold on. This is what I like to call scoliosis. Scoliosis depiction. It's like artists trying to make a hourglass shape will instead break the spine of the hourglass to like further emphasize the cinched waist. So this is maybe a little too dramatic, but maybe if we play with the hips. Lordosis? With lordosis. Just a student, people yell. So once again, this is already like a problem from a size standpoint. Torso is extremely elongated. Maybe not for like real life, but for the style that I go for. Like look at how tiny her torso is. Even this guy's torso, pretty small. Even Cerso's, pretty small. It's like the pelvis in this case would end like here-ish. And that still sets her out to have like very short-looking legs, I think. Let's see. So the idea is that I want her arm to come out, like down and out with the blaster. Just kind of like having it be more relaxed, or even like maybe like I could do like a down and over and then have her other hand come over here to kind of rest on the top of it. But I was kind of wanting to do like the sleigh hand on the hip type pose here with her offhand. But I don't even know, like after doing that I'm like unsure. Hold on. Yes, Samus. Okay. Clearly not the idea, but something along those lines. So what would the legs be doing in that situation? Is where I was going with that. This would be the leg in the back. And then this would be the leg in the front. Like, see, this is, like, hold on, let's just piece this out some more because it's really fricked looking. Like, it's so rigid and stiff. There's nothing, like, even remotely interesting about that. We're also limiting ourselves due to the space constraint. What's going on here? That's her Spalder. What happened? I, like, destroyed it on accident. Okay. This is still too large to me. Sure, let's leave that like that for now. This is like her upper torso. It's like this, everything we have right now is like up to roughly like where her belly button is. And we need to work on that pelvis still, but I want to move these 3 layers. Oops. I thought it would move them all. Can I control shift click them? Yes. Interesting. And I bet you this moves them all, it just doesn't show it. What? I can't remember how to do this. It's unintuitive in Aseprite from what I remember. It's like you make your selection, and then you select the layers that they live on, you move everything, and then it all moves. I don't like that it moves one layer and then the rest. And not only that, you have to like cancel the selection for it to actually show that movement. Yeah, I don't know if that's like a kind of like a change they made semi-recently or what, or if it's like a bug even, but it doesn't feel very intuitive. Okay, back to legs. What could I do with the legs? Maybe, is this an opportunity to try to draw someone crouched? Samus always be crouching. Like with one knee down on the ground and the other one like pointing up. If I were to do like, this is like the back leg, so we'd have it like this. Now this is where I'm gonna like run into issues with not understanding how big a leg is. But the idea is that like this is her kneecap here. I don't know how I feel about that. It would be interesting to do something a bit more dynamic though. Something that's not just people standing around. What if I drew her like... Welcome back, Em. This kind of looks like Buzz Lightyear right now. You see a clown? Might be a little clown adjacent. That was weird timing. Sorry, I'm just trying to like come up with like a different... Like I kind of liked where this leg ended up. But I don't like the path that it took to get there. Like, this looks so lame. This action is not very befitting. It's not very it's not fitting. Just hold on. Play around with it. We're gonna get some jaggeds, but that's okay. We'll clean it up. This is all in the sake of like figuring this out. I do think we have to do the thing where it's like front leg is like coming down at you pretty hardcore, like this. And then back leg's just back there kind of doing back leg stuff. Maybe give it like a slight bend. Ugh. Yeah, da, 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 da. It does help to do like the subtractive stuff in cases like this. So if we close this leg off, green it up, and then start cutting away. First off, like this is clearly way too much going on here. Samus, the boots on the power suit are pretty chunky. They need to be chunky so that she can stomp space pirates to death. Samus and bell bottoms. Welcome back, TTS bot. Yeah, she's trying to bring him back. She's trying to bring it back. Did y'all know the lore behind Samus is like insanely complex? There's like a whole manga series dedicated to like her upbringing on the Chozo planets and like the grafting of their DNA onto hers. She's essentially like a super soldier. She's a Spartan from the Halo series before that was ever like contrived. And I think now, especially with the events that take place in Metroid Dread, she is like kind of like one of the most valuable assets in the galaxy. And I'm curious to see where they take that from a narrative perspective, because there's room there for some interesting stuff, for sure. But I'm wondering if Nintendo is brave enough to go in that direction, or if they're just gonna play it super safe. I gotta admit, I'm watching like a lore explanation video of the Metroid Prime series, and I can barely follow what's going on in that. It's like a 3-hour long video. This leg is messed up, dude. Watching it right now? No, I fall asleep to it every night. I get like 8 minutes into it and I pass the fuck out. So it's like ever since Metroid Prime 4 was announced, I've been watching it every night before I fall asleep, and I still have like 2 hours and 20 minutes left. What is wrong with this leg? It's angled too much, that's for sure. It's the back leg, so it's probably where she's putting a lot of her like weight. Oops. This is also illustrating something important about the pelvis issue that we were seeing earlier. We don't have a pelvis right now, so we're like shooting these legs out in like weird directions. And her legs appear to be way too close together as a result. I think this leg is fine. This leg is fine, but I think before we can continue, we have to like figure out what the rest of this pelvis is up to. Because like we've started making this leg like part of the pelvis. Because like this is not. Hold on, I'm trying to think of like what. I think another thing that's throwing me off about this is that it's the first one that I've drawn facing the opposite direction. Like even Cerso Yeet is facing this way, but his body is facing the opposite direction. So I'm like, what is wrong? Give her a thick, chunky leg for now. I think I'm starting to see. Look at these like Jinko jeans Samus is wearing. This is not that bad. It's her legs still seem maybe a little short. I think she's like a little short queen still. I just like when I think of Samus, I think of like insanely tall, long legs and a long jacket. So not like too much longer, but like right about there, I think. It's like pretty crazy what a couple pixels of added height does. Is it still too small? Like, I keep feeling like her legs are too short every time I extend them. She's about to be insanely tall compared to everyone else, but that's okay. We've also completely fricked up our layering at this point. Ugh. Ah! I think that's about as long as her legs need to be. But now I'm like worried that her torso is too elongated. Something just feels off about the way that it's currently shaped. She also is like angled weirdly. Hold on. Subtract from this. I'm gonna say that that is... The legs are long enough now, and somehow... Somehow she's not much taller than everyone else. Which is appropriate. She's tall as hell. I'm gonna leave this here because her... Hold on. Whoa. Which layer is this on? Okay, 15. Make this blue so that it's easier to see because the ground is the same color. You know what? I'm actually going to start merging these down because it doesn't matter that they are apart right now. What matters is that we're almost to a point where I would consider the, like, skeleton. Oops. I would consider the skeleton to be workable. Minus arms, of course. But... it's at least a good... We're getting better, or we're getting closer. I still think there's something very wrong about this, and I think I might be too close to it to see it at this point. I think we made her like... We gave her like two abdomens. I think like you would need to like take this section and scoot it down. Maybe not like that, but... Got that ant body? Yeah, she's got like an omega thorax. Yo, that actually kind of looks cool. Bringing her back like one. So like here's where she was. Bringing her back one. Gives her like kind of like a JoJo, are you approaching me type vibe. I kind of don't... I don't hate it. So, like, this is what we've done with the torso now. We've, like... Or the pelvis. We've created this, like, insanely deep pelvis. Go, 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 go. You're approaching me? Because now we can do something silly like, hold on, wait. This is probably not what I'm going to go with, but let's extend this out maybe. Looks like a weird potato. Take her like... Take her arms out. Have them like kind of drag menacingly behind her. No, I don't think that's the move. But maybe this lends itself more to the whole like hand on the hip action. I don't know. Something is just super off about this torso. Oops. That kind of helps. Like being able to see the leg and how it sits. Nope. I think this is as close as we're gonna get that. That clarinet hits pretty hard right there, doesn't it? This is definitely the toughest one so far. I think it's just because like her upper body is so different from everyone else with these like omega huge shoulder pads. It's like I can see the shape. Everyone else here thinks it's a clown, like a clown with legs. This is actually where I would suggest having a new layer to better block out the arm cannon. If I went like that and then the other arm did like this action and her hand rested on the arm cannon. That arm's too far forward now. Hold on. It's too high up. It looks weird. It looks awkward. Perhaps I just do what I was gonna do before and it's like no. Oh god, I don't know what to do about her arms. Hand on hip. Maybe something like this. I like her little chicken arms. This is like a good chicken leg color. Just grabbing her butt cheek really hard. Looks a little weird. Fingers are like not doable at this resolution. We'll just leave it like that for now. See, now the weight of her entire existence feels extremely off. There's like implied foreshortening going on with this upper part of the arm because of like how it could be potentially going back, but then it's like going more angular towards her hip, but it still doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right to me. This one is gonna need some work. It's gonna need help. This one needs help. I'm gonna have to like sleep on this one. There's no way I'm gonna be able to finish it in one sitting. But yeah, it needs like a revelation. Perhaps some like detailing, like light detailing would help it along so that I could like get a better idea of what placement should work in which areas. But for now, this is like totally, I'm not in love with it. I'm not in love with it. It needs a lot of help. I guess this is a good warning. If we're going to do the game jam, we should probably avoid using Samus as the main character. Would be my suggestion. Pick one of these instead. Folks, with that being said though, that is where we're going to end stream for the evening. Thank you all so much for hanging out. This was a fun stream. Unfortunately, we couldn't get to our PB, but we're getting closer. I feel like any day now we're going to PB in Splunky. Any day now. It could happen at any point. That being said, I will be live again tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same place, same time. Probably doing relatively similar things. Let me save the project before we head on out here. I will also... I'm trying to remember if there's anything going on this weekend that would prevent me from going live on Saturday, but I think we're okay. I'll figure it out by the end of the week. Legally Distinct Space Marine, yes. Seamus. Seamus Aaron. All right. Well, you know what? We're gonna go send you over to the Moss Castle. Moss Castle is Arbor Cat and Tainted Azazel's like super group channel. So everybody, hit him with the kazoos if you got him. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Seamus Aaron. Follower or subscriber only chat. Make sure you hit him with that follow button. I will see everybody tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. Support means a lot. I'm trying to use both slide whistles at the same time before we go. Bye, everybody. See ya.